A 46-year-old man just signed a professional football contract. And no, this isn't a joke. This isn't a typo. One of the greatest players who ever lived just came back. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly why he did it, what he's actually going to do, and why the whole football world is losing its mind right now. Let's start with who this guy even is. Ronaldinho is a Brazilian player widely regarded as one of the greatest of all time. Think of him as football's version of a magician. He didn't just score goals. He made defenders look stupid doing it. Here's a stat that'll make your jaw drop. He's the only player in history to win a World Cup, a Copa America, a Confederations Cup, a Champions League, a Copa Libertadores, and a Ballon. That's like winning every single trophy a sport has to offer. Nobody else has done that. Not Messi, not Ronaldo, just him. So why does this matter now? Because this guy hasn't played a real competitive match since 2015. That's 11 years ago. For context, the iPhone 6 just came out back then, and now out of nowhere he's back. Here's the twist. On June 20th, 2026, Ronaldinho signed with an Italian club called Ravenna. Now, Ravenna isn't some giant European powerhouse. It plays in Italy's third division, New Straits. Imagine LeBron James signing with a random minor league basketball team. That's the energy here. Naturally, everyone assumed the same thing. Is he actually going to play? Well, here's where it gets messy and honestly kind of funny. Club officials first said his role would be limited to marketing. Basically, smile for cameras, sign some jerseys, boost ticket sales. The vice president straight up said Ronaldinho would not play in Serie C this season. Case closed, right? Wrong. Just days later, the same official flipped the script. He told reporters, quote, "Will he play? We'll see, but it's not ruled out." So which is it? Nobody actually knows. And that mystery is exactly why this story is everywhere right now. Here's why this is bigger than just one old player coming back. The club is openly leaving. The door open for him to play competitive football again at 46 years old. In football, most players retire around 35. 46 isn't just unusual. It's basically unheard of at this level. So why would Ronaldinho do this? It's not about money. He's already rich beyond belief. Ronaldinho himself said, "Football has always been a source of joy for me, and I want to bring that same spirit to Ravenna." In plain English, he just genuinely loves the game. That's it. And the timing is wild. This news broke literally the same weekend. Brazil was dominating at the 2026 World Cup in the US, beating Haiti 3-0 in Philadelphia. So while the current generation of Brazilian stars is making headlines, the old wizard decided to remind everyone he still exists. There's also a personal connection behind the deal. The Ravenna official who signed him is the same man who originally brought Ronaldinho to AC Milan back in 2008. 18 years later, they're teaming up again. That's not a business deal. That's a friendship playing out in real time. He'll be officially introduced at a big event in Miami on June 23rd. Of all places, not even in Italy. Why Miami? Probably because that's where the eyes are right now, with the World Cup happening in the States. So here's the real question everyone's asking. Will a 46-year-old actually step onto a professional pitch again? Maybe, maybe not. But here's the thing about Ronaldinho. He spent his whole career making the impossible look easy. If anyone's going to defy the odds at 46, it's probably him. So to sum it up, a legendary player gone for 11 years, just signed with a tiny Italian club. Nobody officially knows if he's actually playing. And somehow, this is one of the biggest football stories in the world right now. And maybe that's the most Ronaldinho thing about all of this. He doesn't even need to play to make headlines. If this kind of story interests you, hit subscribe, because football never runs out of surprises like this one.